watch a YouTube video, does anyone else keep getting the ad where it's like, we have gotten to the point where literally anyone can make a website using just AI? That's been kind of rubbing me the wrong way, because the people that actually make websites have to learn a lot about coding and a lot about how to actually make a website. And so, the idea that people are making tools that are completely replacing jobs that people have spent years training to do, it's just kind of absurd to me. And that's what we're going to talk about in this video, is AI stealing jobs. For those of you who don't know, there are actual AI artists on Spotify and like streaming platforms now, which is also a really crazy thought to think about. Because I'm a musician. I make music, I sing, I write my own songs, and I actually do upload them to streaming platforms. So if you ever want to give them a listen, that would be pretty cool. But anyways, there are artists like, I've watched plenty of videos on Zania Monet, who is like apparently the first AI artist to get a record deal. And just recently one called Sienna Rose, who has been fooling people, like even celebrities. It's kind of crazy to me. And the thing is, can we even really call them AI artists? Because thinking about art, I go to an art school. Art is a conveyance. I don't even know if conveyance is a word, but I'm just going to use it. It's a conveyance of emotion and feelings and deep human experiences. And I feel like AI shouldn't be able to do that, because AI is quite literally a robot with no feelings, no human experiences, because it's not a human, So we can't call these things AI artists, because that's not art, because art is created by humans. And yeah. And also AI slop. AI slop content. I was scrolling through Instagram Reels and TikTok with my friend, like literally last night, and there were some AI videos that were they were actually really funny. They were like videos of like babies running away in the hospital.
She's so tiny.
Yeah, she's perfect.
Oh, wait, what the? Hey! Oh my God!
You're running!
And I don't know who is in my audience or who has watched my last video, but like there's like videos of cats playing instruments outside someone's house at like midnight, and the person like comes outside and yells at them and says to go like come back inside.
Stop! Cut it out! Hey! I said stop!
But they can be pretty funny sometimes, and that's unfortunate, because AI videos have become increasingly more realistic, and that's really scary because people are using them for like really bad things. Because like AI gets to a point where it's like so insanely realistic that people are believing that these things are real. Like I know there was a point where like it was just a bunch of AI memes on Facebook, and like old people were laughing at it and be like, "Oh, this is so funny." So now that AI videos are becoming insanely and really crazily realistic, there is like no end to what people are making with AI. And that's really, really scary. So what happens when AI music gets to a point where people are like, "Oh, this is actually kind of good. Like I could dance to this, I could vibe to this." Like if AI music becomes very mainstream and like people are actually genuinely listening to it, what happens then? Because as an independent artist, I don't want to have to compete with AI music that's on streaming platforms, because people are just mass generating songs by AI and just posting them on streaming platforms. Like if you'll go to an AI artist on a streaming platform and you'll see their albums and like releases, they'll have albums released like every single month. And that's how you know it's like, so this isn't even a real person. They're not putting any thought into their work. They're just like, make me a song with some pretty piano and some generic drums and beautiful vocals. Like, at this point, why are we not making laws to restrict the use of AI? Because if anyone can make anything with AI, then where are we going as as a society? That's genuinely really scary to me. And as a teenager, as a young person, I don't want to have to experience that later in life. I don't want to have to experience where AI is going. It used to be a silly little thing that people would go and make fun of and play with. And now it's becoming like making crazily realistic things, like weirdly realistic videos and music that's actually listenable. And people want to make music and share their love for music and their passion. And that's gonna keep getting harder for people to do. I just don't know how else I can express my absolute hatred for how far AI has come and the ways that people are using it, other than just like talking about it. Because I've had so many conversations with friends on how much I hate AI. And yes, AI can be funny. Yes, AI can sound cool and look cool and make realistic videos, but it really does get to a point where you're like, okay, so these aren't even real people. And there's no human soul behind this artwork, which I'm still iffy about calling AI art because it's not. But like there's no soul. There's no soul behind this. AI is a soulless robot and it does not care what you think because it physically cannot care. And there's a whole other thing I could talk about, which like people getting addicted to talking to AI chatbots and like AI girlfriends, ugh, AI boyfriends. It's a whole thing and it's really scary. We are approaching the apocalypse and there is no end in sight. Thank you for watching this video. I love you. And bye. Goodbye.